what do customers believe we do? This is Adidas headquarters.
Right here in downtown.
And this was a job we did with Culver Glass. And
That's actually Adidas.
Adidas, yes. Adidas, and it was a very nice job. It was one we got out of with just like one strike leg, I think, that was a little bit off. And to have that happen in such a big project was unbelievable. Here's some other jobs we've done throughout the nation and locally. Nike Dan Fouts, Urban Airships, Waco, obviously in Texas. W Communications is downtown in the Brewery Blocks, and Texas A&M University Tech. So, what do we really do? We solve frequent problems. You ever remember when you were a kid and you got maybe a bad grade on your report card? At least when I was, you could go with a pen, and if you're very good, you could maybe change that F to an A by just putting it at A. So I want you to think about, we're the A, we're the Avalon, right? We're taking fat walls where people are beating on frames and coming up with a solution. Well, let's oversize all of our profiles by 1/8 of an inch. So flush glazing, no more of those screw down stops. You're gonna get this look on every window partition you get, it's a beautiful look. Who wants to see, a little piece, screwed onto a door jamb, that they turn into a glazing in it. It doesn't look good. So we can do any size wall. So fire ratings, 45-minute fire ratings with our side lights. So the maximum size is 3080, and we also can get a 90-minute frame on your same floor at the stairs. So everything on the floor can match. So sometimes I'll go walk a place and I'll say, oh gosh, why did they put this hollow metal clunky frame next to our beautiful frame? It just doesn't make sense. And then you go and talk to them, they go, oh, well, that's what the architect wants. So we need to get out there more and educate the architects as well. Mm-hmm. So field issues, lots of problems can happen in the field, and we're always there. Anytime they have a problem, we will give them a solution. So if you have anything that is a problem, let us know on the first one. And so you don't go through and maybe experience that same problem throughout the thing, and then you send your guy back and then he's just having to do double the work. So you have anything to add to that?
Well, we always just look into it. We want to have conversations with anybody out in the field. I've gone out to several job sites, walked through the whole installation process. We'll discuss a little bit later on, but we've gotten lots of kind of accolades for just how we've solved these problems in the field and how quickly we're able to install our frames. So if you have any issues at all, just let us know. We've got a solution for it somewhere that they may not be aware of or following the steps for. We can always get it done quite quickly.
Ben's not quite as young as he looks to begin with. When I first bought this company, I wanted to put him in the field to get the feedback from people who actually put the stuff up. You can sit in the office and figure out all kinds of solutions, but what's the guy in the field really have to say about the product? And we put him out in the field for the first couple of years, most every job, just to learn what all these issues were and find out ways, give solutions to people. And he came up with the Avalon Solutions, because we find solutions to your problems. That's really what we're here for, is to help you make your job easier.
And it comes from just like minor tips and tricks, like when do you apply on your trim casings? There's just a certain order of operations. If you do, you'll make your whole installation process that much smoother and easier. And if you don't do it that way, then great, I've got a solution for that too. You can still solve the problem without having a whole tear down and have to redo.
So you'll know, you guys are starting to reach out into other markets, we've noticed, and there'll be different ways that people do things that are a little bit different than we probably do here in Oregon, and we want to be ahead of the game for you with that. So with regards to focus on the environment, we use recycled material, and our painting process is very
inert.
It's
all inert, so you'll be able to use this, get all your LEED credits, and we're a local manufacturer, so especially for you folks here, all those LEED credits from our extruders down in Riverside, California, so that you'll be able to get all those applications. A lot of architects are looking for that, especially out here, and we've actually got some other additional powder coating options that are coming down the pipes. I know they're looking for a lot of wood up here as well, so we can actually start mimicking that. We'll get into that when we get to the powder coating side.
The last one's failure of service. Jason knows about this. This is how we got those Ken Griffey frames, because our competitors quite often will say, well, sorry, that's the way it is, you know, we can't do this, we can't do that. Well, we try never to say we can't. I'll say, can we do this to the boss here? And he goes, what do you mean, we can do anything? And we literally, pretty much.
He can.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do it. Very well we do this.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, do those Nike frames go in just fine?
Oh, yes.
So we have bailed out so many companies across the nation where some of our competitors, you know, said, oh no, we can't do that color, or they'll paint it the wrong color, and then we'll bring in our competitors' frames just out of the goodness of our heart to help out a customer, paint them there. We don't like to do that. And it's not cheap.
Well, first of all, and I hear this every day, you can't even get a hold of our competitors. Tell me if I'm wrong, but you call them, they don't answer the phone, they don't respond to emails. I had one guy that actually had to go to a payphone, this back when they had payphones, to call up one of our competitors. They wouldn't, they see his number on the caller ID, they wouldn't answer the phone.
I bet that's what's happening with the rate company.
I won't say that.
It wasn't nice though.